today we are here in the beautiful setting of Joy Ranch, and it is the Sophomore Retreat. And the Sophomore Retreat is an opportunity for sophomores to experience a time and a place apart from the busyness of their college experience and to think about some of the big questions of life.
Going through high school, I knew who I was, I knew what I wanted to do, and coming to college and everything changes and you don't expect it to, and it does, and it really sweeps you off your feet.
I've always known I don't really know exactly what I want to do, and I think that's why most people are here. But also that I'm okay with it, and that I'm just ready to continue learning about everything I can possibly learn about in order to find what I want to do.
So the purpose of this weekend, the Sophomore Retreat, is to live out our motto, and that is enter to learn, leave to serve. It starts as a sense of community, one just normalizing that we all have these questions. It's affirming to hear from not only their peers, but from faculty and alums who continue to wrestle with these questions and can talk about the things that have been helpful for them.
Last year I had so much fun just kind of learning that everyone is grappling with these decisions, and it's not just this time in our lives, but it's throughout our entire lives. A couple of us were asked as upperclassmen to come here and be small group leaders, so there are probably 4 or 5 times that we just come together as a small group of maybe 4 or 5 sophomores, and we just try to facilitate a conversation and have some deep discussion, and maybe in a safer environment of a smaller group.
It's kind of cool because questions are surfacing that, we haven't really thought about.
I've been a little surprised by questions that I'm raising myself, because I am fairly confident in what I will be doing. And so now I'm I'm not changing what I want to do, but I'm definitely thinking about it through a different lens, and whether or not, just like how it will satisfy me and what that means.
Well, I think that when we talk about vocation, what we mean is something much broader than a job or a career. Certainly job and career is a part of vocation, but vocation is about who fundamentally I am called to be.
The call of where you're supposed to be is where your deep gladness and your deep need meet. There's times in your life where those two things come together very well, and there's times when they kind of float apart and you're not quite sure how to fit them back together.
You don't want to just have a job. You got to enjoy what you do. For me, being a physician is as much lifestyle as it is, and being part of who you are as it is just a job to go to.
The number one thing you should take away is that follow what you want to do and what gives you fulfillment, rather than fulfilling what others are asking of you.
Types of conversations you can have them on campus as well. It's not the only spot, but just kind of the different people you're with and getting different ideas about what they think of vocation and life is just fascinating.